Welcome back with Community Natural Foods. I'm Vanessa. Today we're going to be doing another keto dessert. We're going to be kind of playing off of the lemon curd from last week, and we're going to be doing a lemon meringue tart. So we're going to be making an almond sponge that is very similar to a graham cracker crust. You're going to take your almond flour, your icing sugar, and some melted butter. You're going to pour it together, and then you're going to mix it. You're going to mix it till it's really sticky because we're going to want to press it into the tart shells. I'm just using a little mini cupcake pan, so we're going to make little mini ones. You can use any kind of tart shell you want with this crust. So you're going to see this kind of texture. It's really sticky, which is going to be perfect. So I just make a little ball. Pop it in here. And I'm going to be pressing up against the sides. You don't want to have them too thick. I would say about a 1/4 inch around, or less. You can kind of see what that looks like there. That's what that looks like. And that's pretty much it. If you have a larger tart shell that you're using, I would use a fork and poke some holes in it so it'll prevent it from kind of coming up when it bakes. So that's the tart shell. You're going to bake these for about 10 minutes till they're golden brown in the oven about 325 to 350. And that's it. We've got some ready to go here. So we're going to fill these up first before we make our meringue. You want to work really quickly with meringue, so having everything ready is ideal. The meringue. And then you're going to want to set these aside so that they're ready to go. So our meringue is just really simple. There's 3 methods of making a meringue. There's French, Swiss, and Italian. Yesterday I tried out Italian method with the Swerve. It did not go well. So I highly recommend the French method or even trying out the Swiss. Swiss, oh my goodness, I can't even speak. The Swiss method is when you have a bowl over a bain-marie and you're whisking it while you're heating the egg whites and the sugar together. And the Italian is where you make a sugar syrup that's about up to 110 degrees Celsius, and then you pour it in while you're whisking your egg whites. The French is just egg whites, whisking these up, and adding your sugar. So we're going to start just like grandma. Totally. So we're going to whisk these. You want to get a slight fluff on them, and then slowly add your sugar in. Kind of see that texture. All right, so that's our meringue. We'll pop it into our piping bag. I also used the icing sugar for this because when I tested it out with the granulated Swerve, again, the granulated Swerve didn't dissolve very well, so it had a really kind of gritty texture. This gave it a much smoother texture. So the next step, now that we have our tarts filled, we're going to pipe the meringue on top. This next phase is we're going to torch them. So I've brought my trusty blowtorch here. They do have smaller ones that you can use because these can be quite intimidating. So we're just going to toast the outside of the tart shells. Just really nice and light. So these I would serve right away. The tart shells will be good for a few days, same with the curd, but the meringue I think you should do immediately, like when you're serving them, because otherwise they sit in the fridge, they're going to separate out the sugar and you can kind of get this weird liquid. So that's the lemon meringue tart. Of course, you can use them for just little bite-sized desserts. Thanks for joining us on the Keto Dessert Series. Press subscribe to subscribe. Please comment. Let us know if there's a dessert that you'd like to see. Thanks again for joining us.